Hey guys, I'm Jess and here I am with my second video ever, and I decided to do a BFF tag. So here I am, we're sitting in front of flowers and we're gonna read out some questions.
And we're at a public mall, so people are probably looking at us like we're crazy.
That too, but it's okay. And yeah, because this is, okay, I should introduce her.
Yeah.
This is Sabrina. She is my best friend. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, because we've only been friends for like 9 months.
That's true, yeah.
We met,
Oh yeah, okay.
We met last year when I transferred to this school, University of Illinois.
Well, yeah, so I didn't really want to be her friend at first. It's a little bit true. But I'm pretty antisocial, so when she came, she kept asking me to hang out with her.
Because I had no friends.
Yeah, and so I was really awkward, and I was like, oh my god, she's so annoying. Why does she keep asking me to hang out? And I was also really busy because I just rushed.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of like other requirements and stuff that I had to fulfill.
We'll go into why I wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
A lot later.
Okay. So you didn't want to just hang out with me?
Well, that part. Well, at the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
But then, like, the more frequent one was like November.
Yeah, so then after Thanksgiving break basically I was less busy and I was like, whatever, I have nothing to do, I guess I'll hang out with this weird girl and see what this is about. So yeah, now 9 months later we're BFFs.
Weird. Okay, let's get started. Okay. Do I read the questions?
Yeah,
I
you're
really
like
don't know how
interviewing,
this
I'm
works.
pretty sure you're interviewing me.
Okay. Question number 1. Would you prefer to go to the movie theater or watch movies at home?
Oh, that's hard. Probably, yeah, it is hard. Probably watch movies at home because you can like be in your pajamas then and stuff, and pause it.
Same. Yeah.
Oh, and like you can, and people aren't annoying. Yeah, probably at home. Take a break. Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
Well, there's people.
Well, yeah, I know.
I'm so glad. I might have to buy a bra for that dress.
I feel like my hair's probably getting frizzier by the second.
No, same. Okay. Question number 2. What's your favorite TV show?
Oh my gosh, probably.
Can we do it on one? Because I want to guess.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna guess, and I don't know.
And it's not right?
I don't
Do you
know.
not talk about
Okay.
it?
No, okay, here's the thing. I have a few, it depends on the genre. I have 2 genres that I like, drama and comedy. So it depends if you're asking me my favorite drama.
I wasn't even thinking of comedy.
Oh, you
I was
weren't?
going to say the drama one.
Okay, then
Okay,
that's
so
what I was thinking of
drama
saying.
on 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
Comedy on 1. Okay,
That's the
3.
wrong way to count.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you said
No. Like,
you
we're
counted
counting
down, and then the second time you counted down, you went 3, 2, 1, and then you went 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
The Office.
Friends.
Oh! Well,
What?
that's what we always bonded over.
Oh my god. That's good stuff.
I don't know, because
I feel like I don't even know Sabrina anymore.
well, okay, here's the thing. It's like, I could see why you would say that, because it's between The Office and Friends. I've watched The Office on repeat for like pretty much the last 10 years of my life, even if, I don't even know, yeah, it's been running for that long. So like a long time, but then I would say this last year or 2, I've kind of been watching Friends because I want to take a break from The Office so I can forget a little bit of what happened, so I'm surprised when I see it again.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you dance on outings or parties? That's like crazy.
It depends if I'm drunk or not. Actually, sometimes I dance in front of other people. Like, I'll dance in front of you.
Yeah, that's
Like my
true.
Harry
Like, all the
Styles
time.
moves?
Yeah.
I have really good Harry Styles moves.
Okay, next question. Which 3 places would you like to visit?
Probably Italy. Oh, no. This is so easy. Do you know what my top one is? I've tweeted about it. I talk about it a lot. Well, not a lot, but like if I ever talk about traveling, I say I want to go here.
Is it like really touristy?
Probably, yeah.
There's so many flights.
Yeah, there's like a lot of naps. I'll just say
yeah.
Hawaii.
I was gonna say Hawaii. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
really want to go Hawaii. And then probably Italy because I'm Italian. I made pesto this morning because I'm Italian, homemade pesto. It's my aunt's recipe. She lived in Italy for a while. And the 3rd place, well, maybe, oh, this is kind of hard. I like always want to travel, but I'm like pretty much okay to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But maybe like Paris, because I might go to Paris with you.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, so maybe Paris. Yeah,
That'd be fun.
Hawaii, Italy, and maybe Paris. But I'm not really
Those
picky
are-
about
those are
traveling.
Really diverse selection. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is gonna. One she'll have a field day. Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I have 3 pets, but one is my favorite. She's my baby. She's my dog. Her name is Sophie. She's 6 years old, and she's a black lab mix. She's super, super cute. And then I have one cat that's black named Midnight, who's really old,
Yeah.
but I don't like him. Yeah, he's kind of mean, and I'm allergic to him.
I love her cat.
Well, it's okay, Jess. I love her cats.
I
Jess, do you want to
do.
hold my cat?
I'm scared to pick up cats, but that's just like a general rule.
Okay.
But I love cats.
Yeah, so
I'm
my
a
black
cat person.
Okay, so my black cat Midnight is pretty cuddly, but I'm allergic to him, and he's kind of a butt. Like he's an old man a little bit. And then my little cat Stormy, she's a little gray cat, and she's cute, but she kind of just does whatever the heck she wants to do, and isn't very cuddly. So I don't really get the point of having her around. Like I don't even know where she is.
How would you describe your friends?
Non-existent. Okay, well, that's kind of hard. Well, it depends. I have different groups of friends.
Yeah,
Like very different groups that are super different.
that's true.
I'd say the majority of my friends are, okay, this is what I'll say. People that I really like are wholesome. Are like good, wholesome, like you can have fun with and be really weird. Like Jess knows some really weird things I've done and I'm not really embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
And I have things to hold over her head that are also really weird and embarrassing that nobody else knows. So, yeah, so no, she's never gonna tell anyone who's watching this.
That's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I like wholesome people that you can just have fun with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've done?
I haven't done a lot of
I
crazy
know.
things. Okay, that was crazy. Yeah, that wasn't crazy though. Like, woo, I'm crazy and wild. That was like psychotic.
I guess.
Okay, the craziest thing, probably either whitewater rafting or zip lining.
Were those both in the same place?
I've gone zip lining in quite a few places. I've gone zip lining like 3 times. My favorite was in Costa Rica because it was over like mountains,
Yeah.
and there were wild horses running below us. And then went whitewater rafting in Tennessee, and that was actually scary because the water had flooded that year, so it was pretty dangerous. And even the guide was scared, and like I started about like crying before I went on. And even my mom started almost crying because we were so scared to go. And then I also went surfing, and that was really fun surfing. But I wouldn't say surfing's crazy.
Yeah,
I think
I know.
zip lining, water, not that that's really crazy, but it's something I think most people haven't really done.
I've been ziplining
Okay, well,
in France. It's pretty cool.
I don't know, is that crazy?
You just said the same thing, Sabrina.
No, I'm asking you, is it crazy? Is that something
I
good?
guess, kind of. I mean, and you're like suspended on one wire, and you're like,
Yeah, I think I
Really
need to
high
live
up.
life a little bit more. I'm just cautious, so I think that's why I haven't done a lot of crazy things, you know, like skinny dipping or
Same.
something.
I would never do that anyways. Moving on. What is your favorite season?
Fall. No. Spring. Because spring is still cool, but it's starting to get sunnier and the days are getting longer and all the like flowers are blooming, and I really like flowers. And there's like lots of butterflies. I really like butterflies too. And when a lot of baby animals are being born around that time.
That's true.
And
I
I
remember
catch-
specifically that being one of your reasons. And it's like, I don't think I've ever heard that.
I remember.
I think I even Google searched it.
you did. You were like,
I'm like,
babies
what?
aren't born in spring. I was like, dude, baby animals are born in spring. I don't know why. They just
I
are.
kind of just like thought like they're gonna be born like all year round.
No,
like, you know, like
I mean
humans.
no, they're mostly born in the spring.
Next question. What are your future career plans?
Middle grades, education teacher, math, and literacy. I don't even think you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Because I didn't know that until a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so those are my goals. Yep.
For now or for always?
Well, okay, I have a little bit. I've never told you this, but I've told my mom and dad this a lot. I also kind of want to run for mayor when I'm like in my 40s. I really think that I could fix Chicago. I'm serious.
I know
I'm
you
super
are.
serious.
I know you are. That's why I'm like not saying anything.
Dude, I have so many ideas of how to make Chicago a better place.
When is your birthday?
Do you know it?
Yeah.
No,
Should
you
we
don't.
3, 2, 1 it? Let's
Yeah.
3, 2, 1 it.
Okay.
So on 1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
May 3rd. Haha, that's Gallianos. That's okay, because I'm not 100% sure I have yours right.
When do you think it
I know it's December 20-something.
is? Yeah.
Ooh, let me think. Also, we've only known each other for one of our birthdays. We've only known each other for one of our birthdays, so it's like kind of not.
When do you think it is?
Okay, I want to say December 28th.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a good friend.
I wanted to say 3rd, but then I was like, no, 4th. And then I was like,
Mm-mm.
is that Bay's or is that Sabrina's?
Ew.
Okay, so what were your first thoughts about me after like the first few times like we hung out at school? Okay, because like to remind you guys, we knew each other in high school and like we were kind of acquaintances senior year,
Yeah.
but we were not friends. Like,
Yeah, it's really weird. We got sushi once together.
Yeah, we did. Senior year in high school.
Yeah, even though
With
we
a
weren't.
mutual friend.
Yeah, we weren't really friends. I would say we weren't even really like we were hardly acquaintances.
Yeah.
Like we really
I thought
didn't.
she hated me
Yeah.
because she would never sit with us at lunch. So
Yikes. Yeah. So I had reasons for that. It wasn't
don't
about
involve me,
Jess. Yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't about Jess. Okay, well, first let me tell you what my impressions of you in high school were, and then how they changed.
fine.
Okay. My impression of her in high school was I didn't talk to her a lot, and from what I understood, she seemed kind of quiet
Yeah.
and like a little bit emo. And you were a little bit emo. You always had like a streak of color in your hair. You wore a lot of black and like, you know, yeah, you were a little emo or like pop punk, grunge, I don't know. So anyways, yeah, so I thought she was a little bit emo, which was fine because I like that kind of music a lot,
That's
like
true.
punk music. But I'm not very emo, like I wouldn't say that's my aesthetic at all.
Yeah.
And so, let me try and think. Oh yeah, she had, the people that were friends with her really, really liked her. Like liked her a lot, were obsessed with her. And I used to think, what the hell is it about Jess? Like, I'm not even kidding you. I would really go like, I don't get it. Like, why does everyone like her so much? Because I just thought she was this like quiet girl who didn't really talk a lot. And like, I thought like she was kind of boring.
Okay.
Because she never made jokes or anything. Like when I was around, it was probably because she thought I hated her.
That's true.
She wasn't talking.
Yeah.
So I thought she was kind of just like this quiet, kind of boring person. And so I was like, why are these people so obsessed with her? Because she's kind of boring. Like she doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah.
She doesn't make jokes. So
And now she knows.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so then when we first started hanging out in college, I
Yeah.
thought, well, I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty, I think totally different. Like what I thought was different. She's pretty like a basic white girl.
No.
A little bit. She goes to Starbucks all the day, all the freaking time.
I get that a lot.
I was gonna say all the day long. It sounded like I was gonna
If I
say all
could,
the
I
dang
would.
time.
Oh.
Yeah. So she goes to Starbucks quite a bit,
Yes.
and yeah, she's pretty basic problems. Like you
Yeah.
know, not like that's bad, but like she's pretty regular. And then I kind of thought at first that she wasn't like the type of people that I hang out with. Like she seemed more mature maybe. Like she wanted to hang out and get coffee and talk about life, which is what we do.
That is.
Yeah, it's what we do, but it's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
And we make a lot of jokes.
That's true.
And yeah, the reason I would say we're best friends is because she's pretty jokey. So I was pretty wrong about that in high school. She's very jokey. I think we have similar senses of humor.
Yeah.
And like she pretty much fit into my family pretty good.
Yeah.
Like me and my sister were like, oh, she's jokey, because Rachel and I are really jokey and we love jokey people.
Yeah.
Like Rachel even likes her a lot, and so that's my sister. So yeah, she's pretty jokey. What were your impressions of me?
Ooh. In high school.
Yeah. Be honest, because I was pretty
No, you
honest.
were.
Yeah.
But
I don't
it's
think it was
hard
mean,
to
but it
think
was
about.
honest.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's like what we need. I really don't have much to go off of except for maybe like who her acquaintances were. And
We had a lot of mutual friends. I feel like we hung around kind of the same.
yes, but like
A little bit.
I know, but I didn't think about that when I thought of like
Yeah.
Sabrina Simpson.
Okay. Who'd you think I hung out with? You know, you can give out their names.
Okay. I also just said your full name. I don't know if you care or not. Okay.
I know. But
I would think of like the weird people that she hangs out with that I didn't. So that
Who are the
includes
weird
like
people? Tell me. You don't have to say it on there.
they were like best
They
friends.
were okay. That's
and
true.
I was kind of like, oh, like I don't really know him.
Yeah.
But, like whatever. Like so I can't really judge him, you know, because I don't know him.
No, that's true. One of my best friends in high school, he was a little bit out there. Like he
Yeah.
said things and he was very, very candid.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would be like, oh, he's weird.
Yeah.
And I would get embarrassed a lot actually. Like the things he would say in class out loud, I was like, oh my god, like why do you do that? But if you really got to know him, he was a really, really nice guy. He was
Yeah.
very caring. He gave me a lot of advice, and he was always there for me. So
Yeah. Okay, so that was one thing I mostly like thought of. Like I was like, she kind of hangs around like weird people.
who else?
I don't know.
Like who else did you think?
That,
Because
that's
like I
the one
hung
thing
out with him, but I
that's
didn't hang out with him. I feel like that much.
I guess.
Out. Anyway, say what you're gonna say. She was.
So I think like the biggest thing that that comes to mind when I think of Sabrina from high school is just like honestly how much I like didn't know about her and like how confused I was by her because I didn't know like anything about her, and I like seriously thought she hated me because this is what a situation would look like. So our high school was on block scheduling.
Yeah.
And we had like the same lunch like on one colored day, and she would be
Block
there.
schedule basically for anyone who doesn't know, if Jess has any followers
I had, like,
that aren't her friends from real life. Block schedule means that the classes alternate every day. So you have
Yeah.
2 schedules basically and they
Yeah.
alternate.
yeah, like 4 classes a day instead of
Yeah.
like 8.
Yeah.
So on one color day we had the same lunch, and she would be there for the first like 5 seconds of it, and I'm like, oh, like maybe she'll sit with us, and like
I think I
get
would
to know
save the
her.
table off for you guys and then I'd leave.
I think that's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, like maybe she'll sit with us this time, like maybe I'll get to know her, like I'll talk to her, be reassured that she doesn't hate me, because I think I have like this weird thing. I like to think that I don't, but I feel like I kind of do want everyone to like me.
Oh, I could see that.
And it's not like I need their approval, but I kind of just like want them to like me, like as
I
a
could
person.
see that, yeah.
And I think that was totally what was happening here, and I was not getting that because she would just like leave the table, and
Yeah.
it'd just be like our mutual friends that were
Yeah.
like left.
And the thing is, like the other day where pretty much 2 or 3 of the people that were
Yeah.
that she
Oh,
had
yeah.
lunch with, when it was the lunch that this is hard to explain. Okay, so the day that we had lunch together, we'll call those blue days. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if they were, we'll call those blue days. And then the other day was gold days. And on my gold days, I had lunch with 2 of the people that she sat with on her blue days.
Yeah.
And I would always sit with them. So it made it seem like I wasn't sitting. There were a few other people in the group though, other than Jess, that didn't have lunch with us. So anyways,
Yeah.
I would sit with them on the days that Jess wasn't there and a
So
few of
that
the other people.
It kind of like would seem
It
like
made it seem
I'm
like I
the
didn't-
only factor that like
Yeah,
was
but
missing.
really what it was the people that I would sit with on lunch when we had it would act very different, I felt,
Yeah.
around when Jess was around. And this kind of has to go around with like people really like Jess, and I just felt like people would act different.
Yeah.
And then also, yeah, so I would pretty much just leave the table and hang out with my other group of friends.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was a really like
In depth.
yeah, I forgot what I even asked. Oh, first impression.
Here, I'm gonna ask a question. What was the first moment that you felt like we were really friends?
Oh. Like
Yeah,
a
where you're like,
pinpoint?
yeah, like it wasn't just like you don't know anyone on campus. It was more like, no, we're friends.
ooh.
Do you know what yours was?
I guess there wasn't like an exact.
I have an exact moment. I've never
Okay, so
told
then,
you.
So then I'll go.
Okay, I'll say mine first. You probably don't remember.
Oh, so you want to go first?
Oh, I thought you said you go.
I said I'll go.
Okay, go.
Because mine's more vague.
Okay, then yeah, say yours.
I feel like I kind of maybe, I don't want to say sped up, but that's kind of what happened. Like sped up our friendship. This is going back to not way in the beginning, but at the beginning of the video, where she was mentioning that I was like constantly texting her to hang out because I don't know, 'cause I just wanted to hang out, and she couldn't 'cause she had other things. It's okay. So in November of last year, it was like a really hard time for me, like the toughest I've ever had in college so far, even though it was like only my second year. You know, dealing with like divorce and breakups and stuff, and so that mixed together with not really having any friends on campus, I like latched myself. That's what I tell people. I like latched myself onto Sabrina. Like poor Sabrina. Literally every day, I would text her and be like, "Do you want to hang out? Want to go get Starbucks? Want to go to Marianne's?" And I think maybe like after all that happened, after we like talked about it a lot, and I was like kind of like feeling better.
Yeah.
And like we would still
Hang out.
Yeah. And just like talk about regular stuff then.
Yeah.
At like maybe like a diner or like at Starbucks. And I was like, oh, like this wasn't just I only like know this person, but like I'm gonna keep being friends with this person.
Okay. For me, what I remember the first time that I kind of thought like I feel like Jess is kind of my best friend, but I thought it was weird because it was pretty quick.
Yeah,
like
this is insane.
We pretty much started hanging out a lot within 1 month, and then by the end of the month we're pretty much calling each other best friends. And I'm very reserved with calling people my best friend. So, but pretty much what had happened was my old best friend that was a girl.
Yeah.
We'd stopped being friends over that summer because of whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. But pretty much we weren't friends anymore and we weren't talking anymore. So I didn't have like a girl best friend, but I still had a guy best friend. And so we would work out every day pretty much, and then get Jimmy John's after. But anyways, one of the times that we were working out, Jess said to me, Sabrina, who's your best friend? And I got embarrassed, and I didn't tell her that, but I got really embarrassed because I was like, who is my best friend right now? Because I kind of didn't have like a girl best friend, and like I had a guy best friend, but it's a little bit different. Like you don't talk about everything the way you do. Anyways, so I kind of got embarrassed. I just said my guy best friend, and she's like, okay, cool. And I feel like she kind of wanted me to say it was her, and I was thinking it's like I kind of felt like my best friend at this point was Jess, but I didn't want to say that.
What?
Yeah, and I told my mom about it. I'm serious.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was gonna say. You probably don't remember because it was like a small moment, but I remember it. And I think I texted I don't remember, I texted my mom or something and told her that you said that and that I had wanted to say that you were my best friend. I just remember that moment pretty vividly. And then I would say the moment that we really like, it was like, we're definitely like best friends, I think is we went to a potluck and I invited Jess to it.
Yeah.
And I got a little tipsy, and it was the first time I kind of got tipsy around her.
Yeah.
And Jess kind of was acting tipsy, and we were like, oh, maybe I actually got vodka in her lemonade. I don't know. But she was acting a little tipsy too, and we hung out in my apartment until like 3 in the morning.
I forgot we did that.
Yeah, and it was just really fun, and we did nothing. Oh, and that was the other thing, like when I was like, we're definitely best friends, is like when we would stop just going to places to hang out, but it was like, I was like, I have to go back to my apartment and do homework. Here's the thing, you don't know this either. I'm an introvert. I'm a really big introvert, and Jess is more extroverted, and she needs to be.
That's so hard. That's like not hard. That's like so weird for me to hear.
So hard. Wait, what'd you say?
I didn't mean hard. I meant like weird.
Oh yeah, no.
To hear that like I'm like extroverted.
She's extroverted in the sense she's happiest when she's surrounded by people.
That's
and
true.
she doesn't like to be alone.
I don't really like to be alone.
I'm the opposite. Like I like being with people, but I need like my alone time. Like I'm not big on sleepovers. Like I need to be alone to recharge. And so sometimes I would say I'd have homework.
She's lying.
Yeah, I just wanted to go back to my apartment.
I knew it.
And then Jess would go,
I knew
let me come with you.
It's literally.
Yeah, I
it's
knew
probably
you.
subconsciously why I would be like, oh, like no problem.
Yeah, she would come over and she'd invite herself.
I literally invited myself.
Yeah, she'd invite herself over to my apartment. I was just like, oh my god. But then I actually really liked it because it ended up being really fun. And then I remember Jess would be like, why aren't you doing your homework? I was like, oh, it actually wasn't due tomorrow. Do you remember that?
I feel like you do.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's actually,
together.
Yeah. Or like,
so I actually really spilling out a lot.
Yeah, I know, right? My deepest, darkest secrets. So yeah, that was kind of like when we would hang out for like 8 to 10 hour stretches. And then we'd be like, oh, it's basically like we just work together all day.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was kind of like when it was like, oh, we're definitely best friends, and she wants to still hang out too, and I kind of feel like she's best friends.
Yeah.
Too. Even though Jess has a lot of friends, that's why I was like not sure.
I feel like
you do. She does.
I don't.
Well, let's see. She probably has like 7 to 10 subscribers,
okay, so
and all of them are her friends,
okay,
like good friends.
This is a.
About.
I know.
You're pretty boring.
Not
Who
really.
do you think is a better friend, me or you?
Oh, that's tough.
I do a lot for Jess.
You're like, oh, you are. She's a really good friend, but then there are also some moments where
I'm bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Which include just like canceling / changing plans. It drives me crazy.
I know it does. I can tell she gets annoyed when I text her. I'm like, oh, I can't do that anymore. Okay, and
I try really hard to stay calm because, like she just said, like I know she likes to be alone and not hang out.
Yeah, that is.
So I know that, and that's why I try to remain like. Whatever.
Yeah, there's just sometimes, like, there's some days that it's like, and I don't know when it's gonna happen. Okay, well, first off, I was canceling a lot though this past week or two because I've been doing a lot of things before I go back to school.
She starts on Monday.
Yeah, and so like
Saturday.
Yeah, so I had like a lot of. I'm also a poor planner, so I was like, oh, I can hang out this day, and I was like, oh, I really need to do all this stuff, and I couldn't.
I was also reminding myself that too.
Yeah, and then the second thing is I am an introvert, and like there's some times where it's like I can't go out today. Like I can't. I just can't go out.
I can't leave the house.
Yeah, I can't do anything because I'm not on. I don't know, it's like I have an on and off switch. Can't really explain it, but yeah.
Ooh,
all my other introverts out there, they'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's do some fun ones and then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay, so celeb crush, girl and boy.
Oh, girl. Okay. I'll say my boy. You know my boy. Everybody knows my boy.
Oh God. Okay, we're gonna keep this at 5 seconds, Sabrina, because if you don't like cut it off, she'll go off on a tangent.
Okay. Harry Styles, because he's the best person in the world and he's very talented, and I just love him, and he dresses really great, and he's really cute and sweet and has good dance moves.
Okay, that was good.
And he's probably like the nicest celeb I know, I've heard about. I never hear anything bad. I can keep going. Yeah, Harry Styles for sure. I feel like Harry Styles is my boy celeb and girl celeb crush.
That doesn't count. Give me the girl crush.
That's kind of hard.
Do you like?
You think first, or you say yours first, because I need to think for my girl.
Oh, am I answering too?
Yeah.
Okay. Girl celeb crush. You may not know this. I feel like everyone else in my life knows this, but maybe I just don't talk about it enough.
I think I know your boy, Lil Skies.
I don't even know my boy. Oh, I guess.
Well, Jess likes a lot of boys.
That's not true.
You do like a lot of boys.
Okay, so then I'll go with my girl because that's gonna be shorter.
I don't know that one.
So she's an actress. Her name is Chloe Grace Moretz.
Oh, okay.
And I love her. She's amazing. She's like an activist. She's a really good actress. She's so pretty. She speaks out for a lot of stuff, and I think she's super inspirational.
Harry also speaks out for a lot of things and is very about equality, which is another reason I liked him and I forgot about
Same
that.
with Chloe. For guys, I guess Sabrina's right. We could we could be there for like another 10 minutes listing off. I guess those guys.
Yeah.
This rapper, check him out. He is awesome. Harry Styles. Sabrina gets mad.
I do, because she says she likes Harry and then doesn't know anything about him. She didn't even know his hair was short. It had been short for like a year and a half at that point.
That was a misunderstanding.
How, Jess? How? Okay. I'm getting annoyed right now. Like, you'll be able to see, there'll be people, well, there's not gonna be people because you don't have any followers, but if you did, there would be a, one of those body language videos, like 2 minutes of Sabrina being annoyed with Jess saying she loves Harry Styles.
Funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
We should make that happen.
Okay, so my girl celebrity crush, probably Kirsten Vagness. I've told you this before.
Actually, I remember.
Yeah, because you're like, who's that the person? She's from Criminal Minds.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Criminal Minds was, also though, Patricia Arquette. I think Kirsten Vagness. She's from Criminal Minds. That was one of the first shows that I kind of watched.
Yeah.
And I thought she was super cool.
Yeah.
And I just really liked her energy and stuff. Yeah, and I liked her a lot. But I also really like Melissa McCarthy, and I watch everything Melissa McCarthy's in. I really watched the Melissa McCarthy movie.
We did talk about this.
Yeah, I watched the Melissa McCarthy movie yesterday. So maybe Melissa McCarthy or Kirsten Vagness. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I might be Vagness. I don't know.
Actors. That's a tough one.
It's pretty tough.
I had one and then it like slipped my mind. So.
Yeah, we came through real life crushes, Jess.
First of all, what if they see this?
Jessie.
Second.
I'm gonna say mine, kind of, in case I marry him. So I can show him this video, like, right before you get married and be like, I had a crush on you before. Okay, I like this boy from my college that I've never talked to, but I matched with him on Tinder, and he's really cute, and he's in my fraternity. I'm in a fraternity.
Service.
Yeah, it's a service fraternity, so it's co-ed. And so he's in it with me, and he's really cute, and he's really smart and tall, and he's gonna have a good job. I don't want to say anything in case.
And his name is.
No. No, he has blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh my God, Sabrina.
Well, I want him to know that I'm really talking about him if I ever show him this.
I'll vouch.
He's gonna be an AE. I won't say what that is, but he'll know what that is if he sees this.
I hear
But I can't really say what it is.
I know. AE. Okay, what's the final question?
Okay, you can cut all that out if you want. Probably cut that out.
Hey guys, it's me Jessica, and just wanted to finish up the video because I know the first part might have seemed a little cut off and abrupt, and that's because my phone had run out of storage, so we didn't get to finish the BFF tag video, which is sad, but it's okay. And normally I would have us just redo it and I'd add it at the end, but Sabrina did leave this morning to go back to college, so we can't really do that. But it's okay because we've decided that when we're both back on our breaks and stuff, that we could just do another tagged video, like a Who Knows Me Best or another, BFF tag. So that's the plan for now. I hope you guys still enjoyed the first half. If you did, let me know down below. Like and subscribe because it means so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!